Welcome all. Now today class we are going to discuss about to construct a regular pentagon. Pentagon means you know that it has 5 sides. So here number of methods are there. First method is if the length of the side is given. So if the pentagon side the length is given means how to draw a pentagon. So first you draw the given length. You just assume that any length of 30 mm or 40 mm, like that you assume that. So AB line length you draw it, horizontal line you draw it, AB line, and next from the A point you draw one vertical line, that is line is perpendicular to AB. That means AC line is perpendicular to AB and the AC length is equal to half of the length of AB. Suppose if you are assuming AB is equal to 30 mm means AC is equal to 15 mm, half of the length of AB. The line AC, it should be perpendicular to AB. The next you joined B and C. B and C you joined it, and from the C point you extend the line. The extension of the line, the end point you noted, that is a point CD. So CD is equal to AC. So how much AC is equal to, if you are assuming AB is equal to 30 means AC is equal to 15. So 15 is equal to CD is equal to also 15. AC is equal to CD. Like that you draw a extension line. The next now AD is the radius. AD is the radius, R, capital R, and A is the center, you draw a arc. AD is the radius, you measure by your compass and place your compass at the point of A, you draw the arc. And like that same radius, AD is the radius, and now B is the center. Now B is the center, you place your compass at the point of B and you will be draw another arc. So the two arc will be intersect, that is the center point of this pentagon O. That is the center point of the pentagon O. The next O is the center and OA is the radius. OA is the center and OA is the radius, you draw a circle. O is the center, OA is the radius, you draw a circle. All the sides are equal length. So pentagon totally 5 sides, all the 5 sides are equal length, you know that. The next AB length you measure it, AB length you measure. Now A is the center and AB is the radius. A is the center, AB is the radius, you draw a arc on the circle. The next from the arc, the same radius you measure it, you draw another one arc. The next now you draw the arc, on the arc you place your compass, same radius, you intersect the another arc on this circle. So totally 3 points you are intersecting on the circle. So all the points you joined it. So first point and the next second 2 arcs and another 2 arc and final arc you joined it. So now will we get the pentagon. So this is a regular pentagon. So here if the all length of the sides is same and if the length of the side is given, you can draw by using this method. Next second method, how to draw a pentagon by using another method. So you draw a horizontal line. You just assume that the line AB is equal to 30 mm or 40 mm or 50 mm. You draw, assume that. The next you draw a inclined line. The inclined line angle is 54 degree. From the A point you draw a inclined line, that angle, inside angle is 54 degree. And like from the B also you draw a same inclined line, that angle is also same 54 degree. So the two inclined line, it will be intersect at one point. That point is the center of this pentagon. Now the O point is the center point of this pentagon. Now O is the center, OA is the radius. O is the center and OA is the radius. You draw a circle. The next AB length you measure, AB is the radius, A is the center, you draw a arc on the circle. And next from the arc again you same radius, you intersect on the circle by using another arc, and next another arc also you draw it. Now you joined all the points, first line and second, the next third, and this is a final side, fifth side. So now will be get the perfect pentagon, regular pentagon. So the next finally will be mark the points E and C. So this is a second method. The next third method, how to draw a pentagon. So this is a given length of this pentagon side AB, and you draw a inclined line. That inside angle is 108 degree. The inside angle is 108 degree. So all the pentagon, the inside angle is 108 degree, and here outside angle it will become 72 degree. Okay, so the pentagon normally the inside angle is 108 degree and outside angle is 72 degree. So you draw a two inclined line from the point A and B. The next, you know the length of this AB line. E is the center. You draw a arc. Same radius, same length. You measure it in your canvas. E is the center. You draw a arc. The next, same length AB is the radius, or BC is the radius, because all the sides are equal length. C is the center. You intersect the previous arc. You will be get the intersecting point. Then you join it. Now you will be get the pentagon. So this point name is D. So this is another method. This is a very simplest method. And next, the fourth method, how to draw a pentagon. If the circle, so that means the diameter of the circle, if it is given, how to draw a pentagon. So you draw a horizontal line on the circle, and you will be get the, you know, the center point of the circle also, you know that. So from the center point of the circle, you draw a horizontal line, and from the point you noted H and I. I mentioned that H and I. The next, from the center point of the circle, you draw a vertical line. You draw a perpendicular line. The line is perpendicular to IH. The next, OI. This point you noted D. The next, bisect the line OI. Bisect the line OI. Only OI line you consider that. That line you bisect it. So bisecting method, you know that O is the center and half of the radius of the length is the radius, and you draw the arc on the above OI line, and below OI line you draw arc. And now I is the center, same length you measure it in your canvas, and you intersect the arc. You will be get the intersecting point. Now you join the 2 points. This is a bisecting of this line of OI. Then you note this point. This is a point F. The next, F is the center, FD is the radius. Now F is the center. That means the bisecting the vertical line, F is the center and FD is the radius. You draw a arc. F is the center, FD is the radius. You draw a arc. The arc, it should be intersect on the line of OH. That point you noted. That point is G. Locate the point G. Next, D is the center, DG is the radius. D is the center and DG is the radius. Draw the arc. D is the center, DG is the radius. Draw the arc. The arc, it should be intersect on our circle. That point you located, that point name is E. That point name is E. Okay. Next, ED length you measure it. Next, ED length is measure it. That is the pentagon side, one side of this length. From the E point, the same length you draw, intersect on the circle. You will be get a point, and from the end point again you draw another horizontal line. That line also same length, and from this again the ending point you draw another one arc that will be intersect on the circle. You join this point. Now the final point to D you joined it, and ED you joined it. You will be get the pentagon. Then finally you note the point A, B, and this is point C. So this is another method. Next we are going to discuss about how to construct a regular hexagon. Method 1. If the length of the side is given, how to draw a hexagon. So hexagon means you know that it has 6 sides. So first of all you draw a horizontal line. The line length, you assume that AB line length is equal to whatever it is, okay, 30 mm or 40 or 50 mm. Any length you consider that. You draw a horizontal line. The next, A is the center, AB is the radius. A is the center, AB is the radius. Center point is A. You place it your canvas at the point of A. You draw an arc. Same. Now B is the center, BA is radius. B is the center, BA is the radius. You draw another arc. The two arc, it will be intersecting. You will be get the intersecting point. That point is O. That point is O. Now O is the center, Now you join the two lines OA and OB, you joined it. Now O is the center, OA is the radius. You draw a circle. The next, the AB line length, you know that. From the A point, you take the same length in your canvas. A is the center, you will be intersect on the circle. You will be get the point, that point name is F. The next, F is the center, AB is the radius. F is the center, AB is the radius. You intersecting again on the circle. That point name is E. Next, E is the center. Next, B is the center, BA is radius. You intersecting on the circle, you will be get the point of C. Next, C is the center, AB is the radius. You will be intersecting on the circle. So now you got totally 6 points, you got it. A, B, C, D, E, and another one is F. 6 points you got it. You joined all the points. So AF and AE, the next BC, and next CD, and next ED. You joined it, you will be get the hexagon. So this is the first method. And next method 2, the given line AB, you draw a horizontal line, and the outside angle of this hexagon is 60 degree. The outside angle of the hexagon is 60 degree. You draw a inclined line, and same from the B point you draw a outside angle. That angle is also 60 degree. So the hexagon, the outside angle is always 60 degree. You draw the two sides of this hexagon. The next, you locate the point F, and from the F again you draw a outside angle 60 degree at the same length. From the F point you take a AB measurement. AF is the center, you draw a line. The outside angle is 60 degree. The next, from the C point you take 60 degree angle, you draw a inclined line. You will be get final hexagon, you will be get. So E and D, and you join the E and D, you will be get the 6 sides of hexagon. Next, method 3, if distance across the corner is given. If distance across the corner is given, so that means in the circle the total diameter, that means the diameter of the circle is given, means how to draw a hexagon. So distance across the two corners, F and C is the corners. If the distance is given F and C, how to draw a hexagon, will we see that. So first you draw a circle. So you draw a circle at the given diameter. The next, you draw a horizontal line at the center point of this circle. You draw a horizontal line. The next, you locate the point F and C. Next, F is the center. F is the center, and the center point of this circle is the radius. F is the center. The center point of the circle is radius. So you draw a arc, and same like that, C is the center, and the center point of the circle is the radius. You draw another one arc. So the arc is intersecting on our circle. Arc is intersecting on the circle. So that point you note it. So this is the center point of this O, and remaining points you noted. A, it will be intersecting. That point is A, and another arc end is intersecting on the circle. That point is E. And here the opposite arc is intersecting on the circle. That point is P, and here also intersecting. That point is D. So finally you will be joined all the points. All the points you joined it, you will be get the hexagon. So this is another method. So like that, so many methods are there for drawing a regular hexagon and pentagon and octagon. Like that, so many methods are there, and this type of method is enough for our engineering drawing subject. And next we are going to discuss about general method for regular hexagon. General method for regular hexagon, we are going to discuss about how to draw a pentagon and how to draw a hexagon. So first you draw a line AB, horizontal line AB, you draw it, and next from the B point you draw a vertical line, that means perpendicular line, you draw it. The line, it should be same length, that means AB is equal to BC. AB line is equal to BC. AB is equal to BC. The BC line is perpendicular to AB. Draw a very thin line, you draw it. The next you join A and C. Then you join A and C, you joined it. Now B is the center, A is the radius. B is the center, BA is the radius. B is the center, BA is the radius. You place your canvas at the point of B, and another end you place it on the point of A. You draw a arc. A and C, you join it by using this arc. The next we are going to bisecting the line of AB. Bisecting the line of AB. Otherwise you will be take the center point of the line AB. Center point of the line AB, you take it, and from that center point you draw again one perpendicular line. Again you draw a perpendicular line, you draw it. The perpendicular line, it will be intersecting on the inclined line AC, and also it will be intersecting on the arc. Okay, so from the AB center point you note it. From the center point you draw a perpendicular line, very thin line you draw it. The thin line, it will be intersecting on the inclined line AC, and also it will be intersecting on the arc also. So here you note the points. So this is the intersecting point, and this is a arc intersecting point. The next, from the two intersecting point, you will be find out the midpoint. Midpoint you find out that. Okay, so two intersecting point, one is the AC inclined line intersecting point, and another one is arc intersecting point, you note it. So some distance will be get. From the distance you will be find out the center point of this, you find out. Now we are going to mark the points. Okay, so the AC diagonal, that point name is 4. That point name is 4. And the arc intersecting the point name is 6. The next, the midpoint of this number is 5. So like that in all diagrams you have to mark the points. So okay, so the diagonal intersecting point is 4, and the arc intersecting point is 6, and the midpoint is 5. So this is a basic step. Now it is very important. So if you want to draw a square, if you want to draw a square means 4 is the center and 4A is the radius. If you want to draw a square means 4 is the center, 4A is radius, you draw a circle. Now we are going to drawing a pentagon. Now we are going to draw a pentagon. So pentagon means you know that it has 5 sides. So 5 is the center, 5 is the center, 5A is the radius, you draw a circle. 5 is the center, 5A is the radius, you draw a circle. The next, you know that how to draw a pentagon. So you place it your canvas at the point of A, same length, AB length, you measure it, you will be intersecting on the circle, draw the arc. And this point you note it. Now F is the center, AB is the radius, you draw another one arc. That point name is E. Now B is the center and AB is the radius. Because all the sides are equal length, B is the center, AB is the radius, you draw another arc, it will be intersecting on the circle. So now you got all the points. Then finally you will be joined all the points AF and EF and ED and BD. So you will be get the pentagon. Next we are going to discuss about how to draw a hexagon. So same procedure you have to draw it, but one small change is there. So hexagon means you know that it has 6 sides. So hexagon means 6 is the center and 6A is the radius. So like that you have to draw a circle. Okay, we will see the next one. So regular hexagon, we are going to discuss about hexagon. So AB, you draw the AB line, horizontal line, and next you draw the BG, and now AG is equal to, now AB is equal to BG. Now AB is equal to BG. You join A and G. Join A and G. Now B is the center, BA is the radius. You draw the arc. You draw the arc. AG is the diagonal, B is the center, BA is the radius. You draw the arc. The next you bisect the line AB. Bisect the line AB. Okay, so the bisecting line it will be intersecting on our diagonal AG and also arc AG. So you note this point, and here also you note this point, and okay, 3 points you note it, and another one point also you note it. Okay, so first you note this, the diagonal point you note it, and next midpoint you note it, and next the arc intersecting point also you note it. The next same the length, that means the diagonal AG intersecting point and the midpoint, and the semicircle midpoint, the length you measure it, and you same length you mark it on the bisecting line. Now you are going to mark the points. So you know that the diagonal intersecting point is always 4, and next the arc intersecting point is 6, and the midpoint is 5. Next the line point is 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. The next you can draw 8, 9, 10, like that also you can mark the points. Now we are going to draw a hexagon. So hexagon means you know that it has 6 sides. So 6 is the center and 6a is the radius. Okay, 6 is the center, 6a is the radius, you draw a circle. 6 is the center, 6a is the radius, you draw a circle. The next, a is the center now, ab is the radius, you draw the arc intersecting on the circle. So that point you noted, and from that point again you draw the same radius, it will be intersecting on the circle. The next again the same length, it will be intersecting on the circle, and again. Okay, so now you got all the points. So join all the, before that you mark the points F and E and D, and another one is C. So now you joined all the points AF and FE and ED and CD and BC. Joined all the points, you will be get the hexagon. Suppose if you want to draw a square, if you want to draw a square means, for square means it has 4 sides. So 4 is the center and 4a is the radius, you draw the circle. The next, the same length measurement, you take it in your canvas, you intersect on the circle, you will be get the square. So by using this method, you can any type of regular polygon you can draw. Pentagon, hexagon, octagon, nonagon. So number of polygons you can draw by using this general method. Okay, so this is the geometrical construction topics.